Well, guess what, folks? I'm going to have to do another Long Island Railroad video today. Why? Because the 405 was canceled. It was canceled at Jamaica due to equipment trouble, and this train had to pick up everybody. So what's going to wind up happening is it's going to be overcrowded. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be an overcrowded train, and it's adding stops, all the stops that other train made. So it's going to be late too, probably. Yep. So this train is going to be overcrowded when it comes. They cancel the other train due to equipment trouble. I don't know if it was an M3 or not. Here comes that diesel again. This is a Port Jefferson train that's not stopped. It's only 3 cars. Because they love screwing the Port Jefferson branch. All the cars go to the Montauk line for the South Shore because they're more important than we are. Well, this thing will show it. We'll have to stop the car place. Yep, adding all stops. They canceled that train, so this train's going to wind up being late. It says it's not late. It says it's going to be here in 4 minutes, but it's going to be late, and it's going to be overcrowded. This is what you get on the main line. And there was a problem this morning on the Ronkonkoma branch, signal trouble again. I'm not going to get into it, but it's like I'm taking way too many of these videos, but they keep happening, and I have to keep showing you because the mainstream media isn't going to show you. Because the mainstream media only cares about the people who shop in Brooks Brothers. We don't have any Brooks Brothers ads here, by the way. You're only going to see that on the South Shore. There's again. That's what it is. I did that video yesterday, and like I said, I'm not out to...
Attention Long Island Railroad customers. The 4:21 p.m. train to Huntington is expected to arrive on track 2, platform B, in approximately 3 minutes.
At least it's on time. But as I was about to...
Attention Long Island Railroad customers. The 4:21 p.m. train to Huntington is expected to arrive on track 2, platform B, in approximately 5 minutes.
Yep, now it's just gone up to 5 minutes. It's going to be late. And we have another person hanging out, probably up to no good. Nobody's going to cover this. The media isn't going to cover this. They don't care about the middle of the island. And it's a constant problem. Meanwhile, the Babylon branch, everything's almost peaches and cream for them. You know, it's ridiculous. We deserve better, you know. It's not right. Here we are. We're 6 months away from the year 2020, entering a new decade, and here we are dealing with racism and discrimination, just because it's not lily white. So that's why that area gets preferential treatment, because it's white. All right, because they work on Wall Street. That's not the way society is supposed to work. Everybody is supposed to matter. It's not supposed to be just certain people, you know? But this is what you get on this railroad. So, I'll show you the overcrowded train, and that's all. I just want people to speak up, you know? I can't do it alone, you know? But yeah, it seems like every day there's something, and I'm caught in it every time. So of course, being that I'm caught in this problem, I'm going to show it to you. We all deserve to have safe stations. We all deserve to have nice stuff, not just Wall Street people. All right. So this is, you know, something that it's just, you know, what can I tell you? There's the sign again. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's like whenever you're looking at one of those signs with the camera, it doesn't display the whole sign. I think it has to do with the shutter speed or something like that. This train is going to be overcrowded. I'm going to show it to you. It's going to be overcrowded, you know, and they're getting, I actually saw they're getting, well, we'll talk about this in the infrastructure video, which I want to make a video of later too. You know, I want to make more nature videos, but the weather sucks, so I'm doing this, you know. It's ridiculous. So it's coming in 2 minutes now. It says 2 minutes. It's late. I'm pretty sure it's late. Let's look at the time here on the clock. This is what we deal with on the main line. Meanwhile, on the Babylon line, everything's probably running on time. Just fine. 4:22, yeah, it's already late. What else is new? That's what you get on the main line. Because the infrastructure here is not kept up. It's not maintained. You know? And trains aren't being maintained either. But it always seems like it's a mainline train that breaks down, not a Babylon train. Why is that? I wonder why. We all know why that is. It's going up to 3 minutes now. Up to 3 minutes again. It was 1 minute, now it's up to 3. You know why? Because it's having a hard time. It's stopping, and people are having trouble getting on and getting off. I'm sorry, but they should have canceled the Babylon train to fill the run. Yeah, that's right. That's what they should have done. That's what I would have done. But no, they're not going to do that because, again, that demographic is all that matters to them. This is why we need new people in government to put everybody first. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is not a way to run. It's not a way to run things, man. It's not a way to run things. They only care about the South Shore. The South Shore is going to be flooded in 10 or 20 years due to climate change. But no, they just don't see that. They just want to treat the middle like a garbage dump, all right? See, look at all these people here waiting for the train here. This train is going to be overcrowded. It's going to be overcrowded. They should have pulled the train off the Babylon line. I'm sorry. That's what they should have done at this point. You know, we deserve better. We deserve better here on the main line. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of having to make a video every single day about the problems on the main line. Now it says 1 minute again. 1 minute. Let's see if it comes in 1 minute. You know, we have all kinds of people here. You know, just because it's not homogenous white finance professionals, it's going to get neglected? Really? Is this the way to run things? I don't think so. This train is going to be overcrowded. That's why it's being delayed. It's already 4:25 now, so now it's almost 6 minutes late. At least they accommodated people by having the train stop at New Hyde Park, Maryland Avenue, Carl Place, and Westbury. So at least they're doing that. Might not even be able to fit on this train. I might have to wait for the next train. That's a possibility. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Keeps getting delayed. Another problem on the main line. Luckily for Matt, when he took it, it went smoothly. For me, I seem to run into all the bad luck. All right, I think it's coming. I hear the bells. So, at least I don't see as many vagrants as yesterday. But we do have some rain falling, so that's probably why. I don't know. All kinds of people here. All very good people here. They deserve better. These people
now
are professionals too.
On track 2,
a lot of them work in the hospital.
B is the 4:21 p.m. train to
But
Huntington.
because they're not with Wall Street.
Please stand behind the yellow line and step over the gap when boarding.
Oh, looks like we're going to have an M3 today. All right, that's ironic. Maybe it was an M7 that broke down. Who knows? But we're going to have an M3 today. It's still going to be overcrowded. It's going to be crush loaded. Yep, it's crush loaded. People standing everywhere, but we might be able to get a seat.
Attention Long Island Railroad customers. The 4:33 p.m. train to Penn Station is expected to arrive on track 1, platform A, in approximately 6 minutes.
Only saving grace, it's one of these. Oh, look, we'll even get a seat. Yeah, I can't. Doors open. I can't look out the window. Amazingly, it's not that bad. You know why? Because we have an M3. And some people probably got on that Port Jeff train. Who knows? That's the other thing. This keeps happening. People are going to stop riding the main line and start taking the Babylon line. I already see it on the weekends. More and more people parking at Belmore because there's no residency restriction. So, yep. Anyway, that does conclude this video. Hopefully no more problems today. .454 from Penn to and Ron Compound at 6:14 had been canceled in Jamaica due to equipment trouble. Customers can take the next eastbound train to Farmingdale departing Jamaica at 5:23 p.m. or the eastbound train departing at Jamaica at 5:47 or the eastbound Ronkonkoma. Yes, they did not even extend that next train to Ronkonkoma, which is absolutely ridiculous. And they just love screwing people. They just love screwing people. That's what they love doing. They love screwing people. And they're screwing the main line because the main line is not, of a certain demographic, so they keep doing this over and over again. And then there was equipment trouble in Jamaica on the Hunters Point, so equipment trouble at Hunters Point. So this train originated in Jamaica. And then this happened on the Montauk branch, way out east. And then there was a customer in need of medical assistance, 10 to 15 minute directions in New Hyde Park. So the main line has been really taking it on the chin today. And so let me explain to you the train that was canceled. So the 454 is this train right here from Penn Station. This was canceled. All right. And this is a different train. Okay, so this train was canceled at Jamaica. And then there's a flyer that's 451. I wonder if that didn't probably that left before us, so it probably couldn't accommodate people on that train. And then the next train is 540, but this train wasn't extended. And then there was a 522, but I don't think this is a 522 flyer, but I don't think it stopped at Jamaica. I don't think it stopped at Jamaica to accommodate anyone. Maybe it did. But no, they mentioned the 547, so I don't even think they had that train stopped to accommodate people. They just love screwing people. They just love screwing people. The people at the Long Island Railroad should be ashamed of themselves, including Phil Eng. Yes, you, Phil Eng, for being a coward and not standing up to this favoritism going on. All right? Because he is a coward. All right? Cares more about his salary and keeping his job than doing what's right for all Long Island Railroad riders. When he came in the beginning, he came in and it was so optimistic, but it's obvious he's been intimidated and he just rather keep his job and not speak up about these problems, which is ridiculous. And I'm sure that train was very crowded, the 454. I'm sure every Ronkonkoma train is crowded. You don't cancel a Ronkonkoma train. What they should have done is gone over and canceled one of the flyers, probably the 457 that was coming out of Penn, canceled it at Jamaica, put people on the 503, and then had that train go to Ronkonkoma. No, but they didn't do that because they don't want to inconvenience a certain demographic. A certain demographic of these finance professionals, which have a hold over the government of the state, pretty much getting everything they want, while we keep getting screwed. We got to rise up, because News 12 certainly ain't covering it. News 12 would rather talk about some woman who is... I got to talk about this. I'm sorry, I got to talk about this. Yes, so News 12, Long Island... basically covered this. A woman in Wantaw hopes New York passes a law to make paid surrogacy legal. That's paying someone else to have your kid. Right now, this woman is paying someone else in another state to have her kid. Yeah, that's right. It's called human trafficking. All right, but because she's a preppy white finance professional, and you can tell she's that type, she can do what she wants. I think she should be arrested and jailed because it's technically illegal. She's breaking the law, but she's not going to jail. No, I think it's ridiculous, paid surrogacy. Well, this is terrible. You can watch the story. I'm not going to play it. I'm sorry about that, but I'm tired of how the media is just ignoring us in the middle of the island. News 12 covers that, but they don't cover the problems and the headaches that people had to deal with on the main line today. With the signal problems, all the problems, they don't cover that. They don't cover what affects the average person. They're gearing to a certain demographic of white finance professionals. They had another story about Babylon, and Babylon, basically, in Babylon, they want to lower the speed limits because their people are speeding through the town. So they want to lower the speed limits in Babylon Village. What about all the towns in the middle of the island? We have people speeding down our streets. Where's our news coverage? And a lot of people have complained about that. I can tell you that for sure. That does get a lot of people are upset about all the speeding on our residential streets. But do we get any coverage? No, we don't get that. No, because we're not part of a certain demographic. This kind of nonsense has to stop. I'm not out to start a turf war with the South Shore, but understand that we have to be all treated fairly. And somebody who just because they're a finance professional, just because they have money, doesn't mean that they should be able to get preferential treatment and break the law and get their way with just about everything. And that's what's going on. I mean, This is the way they think. Well, money solves everything. If the woman can't have a kid, we'll just pay somebody else to have the kid for them. These people have no morals, a lot of them. I'm not saying they're all like that, but this is a group of people that have a tendency to act very arrogant. I'm not going to take that back. I'm not going to take that back. And I'm sorry that had to come out in this video, but understand how I feel seeing Long Island being treated the way it is. And all this favoritism going on. So tomorrow, I'm going to have a video about the infrastructure tomorrow night, should be up tomorrow night, about the infrastructure on the main line. And what needs to be done to fix the infrastructure on the main line. I'm going to go over that. I'm going to talk about that in a video tomorrow night. All right, and it does tie into climate change because all these people on the South Shore, they're in their own little world. They don't realize that the climate is rapidly changing and that a lot of those towns, and they're beautiful towns, and it's going to be a shame, but they will be flooded. It will be happening a lot sooner than everybody thinks. So that does wrap up this video. Again, another day, more problems on the Long Island Railroad main line. Again, shout out to my colleagues, Matt Camper, Andy Quinto, MTA Prodigy, and Andy's Randomness as well for covering these issues as well. I can't do it all the time, but like I said, if I see something, I will say something, and it's our duty to do that. So thank you for watching, and take care.